Let's get ready to rumble!
It's your boy Kwame, back another one. Yo, we got Joe Budden and Raqi Thunda going off on each other. Fourth quarter, 1v1, Kobe and Mike, check ball. That's basically what's going on here. I mean, this is literally something you're gonna have to grab your popcorn, sit back, and watch two pros go at it linguistically in terms of art. This is top tier. Let's get straight to it.
Oh my God.
There go the podless mother.
Never.
You know it.
Oh,
that's too much.
Yeah, not too much on Raqi, man.
Podless mother, we in this piece. Talking about, nigga.
Get off my dick, Joe.
Oh my goodness.
No, nah, that's not right. Come on. This is a room of love.
Bet. Still get off my dick.
Yeah,
That's
jump off.
Dang. Static.
Nah, I can't say nothing else, but Danny Patreon gonna be too lit. Then I gotta give him the 3.
It's 350.
Then I'm gonna have to be forced to give him the 3 and see what's going on. He almost got me too. So, a lot of people stopped by this week.
You took the 3
Say
back.
something, Joe. We'll be right at the studio tomorrow,
Yeah.
nigga.
That nigga
Right up there,
almost
Weezy's.
got me, boy.
We be right there, Wheezy's.
I know the trick though. When he done talking about the pod and it's still like 3 minutes left on the vid, I'm like, oh, you trying to get me?
Man, you be paying for fake AI porn. You can give Daddy the 3.
That's a fact.
Hey,
too.
Emanny,
Oh, wait,
Emanny,
Emanny
it's a
can hear
nigga.
you?
Wait, Emanny.
Wait.
This you in this picture?
Which picture?
Oh, I guess
Is
he
it-
ain't. The crucial conflict pick that's floating around, nigga.
Yeah, that's me.
That's you? Oh shit, nigga. Hey, the nigga said you blocked him for putting this picture out there. Why you
Yeah,
do that?
nigga, don't post my pictures.
Oh, that ain't funny. That ain't fair, Emanny.
Wait, you blocked him, E?
Nigga, yeah.
Nah,
Yeah, that's what he do, man.
This
Yo,
Michael
yo,
Jackson era?
That's
Stop
whack.
not
That's
supporting your niggas.
That's
Let me
whack.
block a nigga in peace.
That's whack.
But,
Yeah,
but
that
just for
nigga be
posting that
blocking
pic,
niggas.
where did he get the pic from? Is what I'm saying.
It's for me to post, not for another nigga to take and post. Him.
Was you still finding yourself during this time?
But you on the stage.
Nigga look like the black emo crow.
Yo, Joe, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna need to have a conversation with you too about said at the end of the pod today.
I had too much fun today.
Nah, today was too much fun, but yo, if what you said is legit and if it is from the person I think it is,
Oh no,
I'ma
no,
go
no,
crazy.
no, calm down.
nah,
Nobody
nigga.
did that, E. Nobody, calm down.
Nah, that nigga said it. That
Calm
nigga
down. I'm telling you. That was it was all
Alright, I said too
jokes. I
much? Alright,
swear
my
to
bad.
God, on Lex. Nobody, calm down. God damn it. We
Niggas
had
trolling.
way too
Wait,
much
what I
fun.
said wrong?
Niggas trolling.
I'm saying you didn't say nothing wrong. I'm telling you that it's not true.
Oh, you just ad-libbing today.
Yes.
All right, cause nigga, I start
I
potting for
swear
real.
to God, nigga, no.
All right, nigga, I told you what I'm on this year. I'm potting
said
for real.
no, it's fine. It was just
All right,
potting.
nigga, all
We're
right.
kidding. Jokes, nigga.
Showing no niggas
God
grace this
damn
year.
it.
Is anybody watching the
I was
pod
only
in
kidding,
completion
man.
so they can fill us in?
This is why, you can't. This is why Marc Lamont Hill winning, because he don't do this shit. Yo, I'm about to start potting. Everybody else on the pod talking about, yo, I'm
They just pod.
Pod
Yeah,
or go
yeah.
home. Damn.
Yo, Danny, listen, Danny, what it is, he won't really like take the leash off me. He won't really let me go ahead and pod the way I want to pod.
Wow.
We got him.
Wow.
So
he
holding you back.
All right, I'm about to subscribe to the Patreon.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
There's
Hey,
not
Why
helping
is
Hey.
that? Why is that? He's scared that you may take it over?
Yeah, you got Venmo
If
there.
I start seeing
God
Jill
damn.
typing in Discord,
What you said?
He got $3 from me now. Shit.
Yeah,
It's up.
nah, listen, I'm telling you, niggas don't really want me to pod the way I want to pod. I'm
Wait,
gonna
why
earn
you
my
think,
check the
like-
right way though.
Would it hurt somebody else's feelings on the pod if you started
Nah,
podding
we
how you
good.
should?
Yo, I'll let you later. Yo, Joe, hit me when you finish, yo.
Yeah, I got a question.
Got him in that nasty
360
deal.
I see what's
Yo.
going on, E. I see what's going on. Y'all said we got the direct
Yo,
link.
I'm
Now
out,
y'all
baby
acting-
girl.
Y'all acting different.
Yo, this is crazy right now.
Emanny, did you DM anybody earlier this week?
Said, did I DM someone earlier this week?
Yeah.
Hell no.
This is a terrible
All right,
audio
so
experience, guys. Terrible.
I agree.
In the club.
My bad. I'm out. I'm out. My bad.
Yeah, my bad. All right, y'all. I'm gonna mute up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Emanny saying he's gonna pod. I don't know if he'll ever pod. I like.
he going club though.
There's only so many people that could do that. You gotta pod at some point, you know.
Or you
Baby
could,
girl. What up, Rock?
or you
What's
could
the
just
word?
have profound silence so that
I do feel like
a
he may have
weighty,
been holding
profound,
back.
interesting silence works. James.
Stop shooting at me, Raqi.
Off cam, what's up?
All right, fuck you.
Off cam Evan.
A wise woman once told me, "Get off my dick."
Word.
Does Joe have his
Why does Joe have? Why does Joe
High
have
value woman for sure.
I just wanted to know when the next episode of y'all shit was dropping.
That shit cost
Baby girl.
It costs
After
$600
tonight's
per booking, man. I don't know. I don't.
After tonight's space, it might drop tomorrow morning.
$600, man. Shit crazy.
We need to stop this pod later.
Yeah, man. Coming soon.
Did Danny, you made that official? This is tragic.
What?
I'll stop this podcast later.
That shit is a great.
That's hard.
There's so
That's
many.
hard.
Nah, Absurd came up, but it's smart because like it could literally stop. So
that's a hard
as
ass
it does
name.
every other day.
I'm not gonna lie.
The issue with Stop the King is like the assumption was that it would go on like forever. And people. So now if it stops, it's completely justified. So.
It's in the title.
Yep. Nobody could be like, "Yo, you."
Okay, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
The other shit is the other shit, but I'll stop this podcast. That stays. The other shit. Yep.
The other shit's gonna be fire.
I mean,
everything's fire.
Raqi, anyway. It's just like armed with good intentions, man. Sometimes a good name is just a good name.
Yep.
Now, is it a bad aesthetic if both of the couches are not the same? Like, can I vote for Evan to have a smaller couch, like miniature?
I think they saying I'm really like I told Evan he's gonna have to be off camera. Yeah.
He's part.
Because Evan's feet was dangling, and when he tried to laugh with Raqi, it looked like a little Teddy Ruxpin doll. It looked like a tiny little person.
Evan, I take the leash off you. Evan, get him.
Okay.
It's time.
That's one.
I'm ready to be paid.
Joe nasty.
Calling you a midget.
No, take the lube out the duffel.
The travel lube.
I don't know how he got that off. That was crazy.
Take the eco-friendly.
A whole gallon. That's
take
crazy.
the eco-friendly vegan lube out the duffel.
I don't know how he got that off.
Because Joe don't want me to watch the
on you at the strip club. That was crazy.
Look at y'all trying to help. Yeah.
Y'all don't gotta help. Just Joe don't want me to watch his podcast. That's all. It's cool.
Do you want your pod?
Now I want you to fight back, nigga. I don't want you to. I'm not trying to help. I want you to fight back.
Don't pressure my.
But wait, I wasn't shooting. I was saying facts.
Oh.
I'm not shooting.
I'm not trying to help. I just wanted him to fight back. That's all. Fight back.
What if other people start saying their facts though? Like that's the thing, you know. You know, facts can be weaponized, and you weaponize the fact.
There we go.
Yeah.
Danny, warm this shit up.
Get the gas going.
What I'm saying because like somebody's, they be like, "Yeah, I'm just telling the truth," but what if everybody starts telling the truth? That's the scary part, man.
Okay, my last thing I'm gonna say about y'all show. Next time, can y'all not get visibly angry that Shampoo don't have smoke with me? Like,
who was visibly angry?
The next time, can y'all just like have a normal talk
Who is y'all?
when Shampoo says how great of a human I am to y'all? Can y'all not, y'all lips start twitching? Weird shit started happening.
Who is y'all? I know I'm not included.
Forget it, man.
I know I'm not included.
He's trying to say Raqi.
No, he's absolutely not trying to say Raqi.
He is.
He can't possibly.
Damn, I gotta go back and watch that part.
You gotta review the tape.
Nah, y'all gotta watch that part. They did not like that. I thought they was gonna edit it out. Oh shit! That nigga said, "Nah, Joe is a good person." that poor little tiny Evan. They didn't know what to do. All right, forget it, y'all.
We figured that everybody gotta do what they gotta do for a seat on the couch. It's all right. I think
Nah,
somebody lying.
I think what I don't know. I feel like Shammy got his. I was more so just talking about the. He was really in love with Raqi. That was that was a lot. That was a
Enamored.
lot. Yeah, and
I
I was
mean,
like,
who wouldn't be, huh?
Holy, I forgot.
Oh, you don't
Wait.
forget
Oh,
nothing.
wake
Oh
it
my.
They
We
up.
ain't
got him.
forgetting nothing.
Okay. I'm gonna give Danny $3. You know what?
$3.50. Raise the
We
price,
turning
Danny.
this.
buy it on Apple.
Raqi,
Danny,
you
raise the
told
price.
these people I was flirting with you.
Oh my god.
Here
More
we
than
go.
that.
You said that on camera, girl.
I 100% said that on camera.
Shit, Alpha Media about to.
100%. Are we
Can we play the tape
denying?
back?
Are we denying it?
Clip is on my channel.
I'm trying not to give it to Danny. I'm trying.
No, we gotta play the tape back.
No, she make it tough, but I'm trying not to give it to Danny.
This Nick
It's
stage.
$5. It's $5. Danny, go ahead and do what we gotta
I'm
do.
saying.
You
Oh
talking about that
shit.
video? You talking about that video when Raqi was on the floor, like that one?
Nah, not
Play
that
the
one.
Nah.
clip.
It's
Damn,
another
when
one she
Rocky's on
talking
the floor,
about.
can I get a better description, Dub? Damn.
No, nah, it wasn't in a bad way.
It was the JBT or whatever the reality show shit Joe
Rocky
was
woke it
doing.
up, honestly.
So Joey, you claiming you've never flirted with me at all, ever?
Raqi, that's never happened, Raqi.
Never?
That's
Okay.
never happened.
Mhm.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
That is not never in life ever
Oh.
happened. But I
hmm
don't want to step on revisionist history, especially if it makes for great
I mean, I could
politics.
always pull out. I could always pull out the old phone and do the text, but I think that's corny. I think we should just live in our truth.
Raqi, you don't
You
have an
got a
Why
old
couple
is it?
dollars in
phone
your pocket, and you
nowhere
started
on
to show
earth
your ass.
where Joe Budden was flirting with you.
Okay, cool.
Why is it so painful?
It's cool, Joe.
What you got it on, the BlackBerry or the Sidekick?
No, it's an iPhone.
Wasn't this like 2018 ish?
Probably around that time. Yeah.
You know you're mad documented in mad different places saying, yo, Joe's like the homie. He's never even did
Of
none of that with
course,
me.
of course. I'm
You
still
know you've
documented to
said
say
that
that.
20 million times
Twenty
publicly
twenty
in
one
places.
21
So what
million.
has changed?
Nothing has changed. Nothing at all. And I said it clearly in that video. I said, while we were friends, you never really pushed up on me up until you got a couple dollars in your pocket and you started talking kind of fly, which was witnessed by other people who have gone through your phone, which is witnessed
Raqi,
by
what are
me
you
stating to
talking
you, like,
about,
yo,
girl?
hold up, like, yo, you ain't never tried to talk to me like that before.
Raqi, no
To
one
which
has
your
ever gone
response
in my
was,
phone
yes,
and
I
seen
did.
flirting with you, girl.
That's
Post it. I call Cap. I'm calling Cap.
oh God. Well, I'm not at that
I'm
point yet.
calling Cap on that.
Okay.
Post
Cool.
it.
Okay. So then your
Kaepernick.
20,000 goddamn demon cult following could attack me again. Tell them
And
stand
I
down
never
now.
had money while you was around.
You started getting
Even
money.
that's a
You
lie. He
started
got
getting.
money
You
and
started.
started.
You
Yo, the
started getting.
pictures
Oh
you
wait,
be
wait, 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 wait.
painting
Hold
that
on,
I
hold on, hold
let
on, hold on,
rock.
hold on, hold on. We know
You
Like,
that
sell
you
a
we just
started
couple
be
getting a
dollars.
couple.
freestyling lies. Like, come
You
on,
sell a
Rock.
You
Come
started
you
on.
sell a
getting a
couple
couple
Come on.
dollars.
dollars.
Come on.
You
That's not
started
true.
getting a couple dollars. You were very, very broke throughout our whole friendship, but you started getting a couple dollars. And you thought that'd do something.
And said, now I'm Rocky. Is that what you are panhandling?
Yeah.
Rocky, stop it,
Mm.
girl.
Oh please, Joe. Please spare me.
You know how we know you lying?
Who knows? I'm like, don't try to put on a we.
You
You
know
go
how
ahead
niggas
and say
know
what you have to say.
the streets. This is how the
The
streets know
streets
you
don't
lying.
know anything
No, listen, for real.
because you've
What,
painted false narratives for years. But go ahead, because to you, according to you, I was in love with
Rocky,
you, right?
answer this.
I was in love with you,
No,
right?
for real, because
No,
then
no,
I'm
no,
going to
no, no,
stop
no. Can we
talking
answer
about
that?
it.
Can we get past that one first?
All right, so she ain't let me go. All right.
Joe, did you ever think I was in love with you?
I'm gonna do like Flip does in his stages and just like be one sided.
If we can get past that, we
Nah,
can get past all things. See, he won't do it. Joe, was I ever in love with you? Did I ever attempt to be with you in any way, shape, nor form?
Yes, you have been in love with me
Yo, you're
for
a
over a
moron,
decade
yo.
now, even today.
Oh, today, yes,
You are
today, to this
all the
day.
way in love with me,
Joe.
and you are my son. And I don't know. if you have an identity without being linked to me
Right,
and the
Joe. Because you've
greatness that
done
I exude.
so much in your life.
Subscribe to the Patreon, y'all. $3.
Yeah, nah,
This is
his
such
shit lit, man.
trash. This is
Join
such
my
trash.
Discord. Join my
I
Discord.
think we're getting
Joe, you're
somewhere.
such trash. You just can't stop. You
I
just
think
can't
we
stop
are.
painting false narratives.
You
And then
asked
when
me a
I get
question,
on
I
my
answered it.
shit, then everyone wants to be like, oh my God, look what she's saying about you now. Why can't you stand in the truth? I was a great friend to you. Period. The end.
Mm.
There was never any Joe, we took a polygraph test. We took
What
a
the fuck?
polygraph test. The question was, were you ever in love with Joe Budden? I answered no. Polygraph determined you are telling the truth. Are you going to deny that too?
Were you ever what? What was the question?
The question was, there was 3 questions. Were you ever in love with Joe? Have you and Joe ever had any intimacy? And are you jealous of Tahiri? I answered 3 to all questions. Polygraph determined I was telling the truth. Is that not the truth, Joe Budden?
That was Love and Hip Hop.
Right.
Why you can't answer to that one?
Look at that nigga. Look.
That's a good question, though.
Yeah, look at that
Why you
nigga
can't
right
Now,
answer? I'm like,
That
now he
nigga jumped
dangling.
out the
Niggas
window.
is on the edge of the bed.
My feet
Oh my
dangling, Joe.
goodness.
Come on,
Niggas
Joe.
is
My feet dangling. My
niggas
feet
grabbed
dangling.
all 10 extra phones with the record.
And
Niggas is on
and this
YouTube
is
now
why
with
I take
Now,
shots at him
my
all
feet
the
Live stream,
time
dangling.
because
baby.
I have to take shots at him all the time because he will not allow the truth to stand his ground. Like, let the truth be aired out, and then we could get off this bullshit.
Rocky, listen to me. Honestly,
Tell the truth, Joe.
what year did you get ass?
Nigga.
Answer me.
2017.
All 10 of my toes are dangling.
What else you got?
What you mean by get ass?
What year did you start getting the Veltrex prescriptions? Because that will determine whether I was ever considering being in love with someone like you. You see how easy it is for us to get off this shit. Don't
Rocky,
tell no lies
are you
on me,
telling
and I
people I have
won't tell no
herpes?
truth on you.
Like, what
Okay?
are you doing? What are you doing?
What am I doing? It's always what am I doing? It's always what am I
Yo,
doing?
this girl is
It's always what am I doing?
nut.
Oh,
Not the hurt.
Yo, that's normal. I mean, like
Like a lot of people got it.
No.
Yeah, but you can't tell the people that you know got it. You gonna go to jail.
wait, time out. What?
You
Somebody just
can't
said they
just
got the
say,
hurt?
"Hey, you got herpes." No, I don't have herpes. But you can't say that.
Do you have Valtrex, though?
Is that what I said?
Y'all niggas is crazy over here.
We retract that from the statement.
Now he's throwing jail out there. You act just like your pod sister
Yo,
over there. They under
y'all
the
like
bed.
Joe Frazier and Ali, man. Y'all just like a
It's just
timeless
so
matchup.
easy. If he could just stop, be like, yo, Rock was a dope ass friend of me. We bumped heads on some shit. Bitch never loved me, never liked me in that way. She was cool. I didn't like how she handles a certain situation, but she felt that she wanted to be a woman on her own and not play a wingman to me. And that's it. That's it. That's the long and short. Joe, I've never done anything to you in the wrong way. I've never been in love with you. I've never tried to highlight you, nothing. So let's end it there. All things will
Well,
be
you
great.
want to be friends again?
No, Joe.
All right, don't forget it then.
You're such an asshole, yo. This dude.
There you have it. Timeless classic.
There you have it.
$3, man.
I mean, this has been
Worth every penny.
this exactly what this is right here has been the gist of what our friendship was when it was. So it's no different.
Throwing herpes is a
Y'all
crazy
like them
friendship, yo.
vampires.
Throwing herpes.
I'm telling you, I really like y'all really like Highlander, man. Like y'all immortal beings just existing for the sole purpose
I
of
would love
chopping each
for
other's
after
head
all
off.
these years for him to just be like, you know what? Let me stop the narrative. Rock's really a dope ass. She got a bad
How would
hand
that
dealt to her in this situation. And it's peace.
how would that reality look like? Like I feel like we wouldn't get classic
I
spaces
know,
no more.
it's so tragic.
Yeah, who am I going to dangle my feet next to?
Damn.
It's been very enlightening.
Well, Rory, if you're in the Anons, come join the stage, man. I really feel like that will take this to the next level.
Yeah,
Come on, buddy.
we need you.
Let's do it. Yeah. Oh man. Well,
Man, it's epic stuff right here we got tonight.
It's so
2 hours,
easy.
make it
It's
count.
so easy just to reveal the truth. Why must we hang on to it? Is it content? Is it COE? Is it like ego? What is it? Is it neurotic narcissism? What is it?
If that was your sniper shot, put the gun down and flee the scene.
Yeah, I think you killed him already.
So you saying like his
You don't have
silence
to
are
stay.
So
lies?
basically, it's like, Joe has always been in love with me, and he's never been able to get me in that way. He played the friend corner for years upon years, and it never went anywhere, and that's it. It's just what it is. He was in waiting. Once he figured out it would never happen, here we are.
What year did I figure that out?
Oh, it took you so many years.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not even playing with you people.
What was it, like
We might have to invite him.
2020-ish?
Pandemic.
Or before that, a little bit before that.
I'm
And
booking the
it's
studio as we
okay. It's
speak.
okay. I mean, it's okay. It happens to the best of them. I mean, I'm really good at friend zoning people. And
You know why this is funny? I can't say it because then his Patreon is gonna go too crazy. I can't say it.
It took you this long to find a knife to stab me. Go ahead.
No, because that's not my goal here. Like,
It
Can you
shouldn't
tell
be.
I'm
Mark and
having
Mark so he can
grace.
come
I'm
off
having
stage?
grace for women, all women.
So can we have a truce with the
Nice
truth?
move.
Yeah, nah, you gain nothing by lacking grace with women. I'm having grace.
But what about the truth?
He's learning from Marc.
Which is another one of my favorite
I
things to
think
do
Mark.
recently.
Learn from Marc? It's
Yes.
impressive. I've watched that, and it's impressive. And
Mark
I'm actually happy.
Mark
I'm actually happy for you that you could learn
Mark
from a
is
man of integrity.
oh no, I would succeed without your happiness or without you rooting for me.
No.
Don't
I
make it
know that.
seem
I know
like
that. I've
don't
witnessed
do
it.
that.
No. That's cool. That's cool.
Stop,
I've
y'all.
expressed that in this room a few times. So I've
I'm
witnessed
talking
body
yo,
language, and I've witnessed you just fall back and learn and take in. And I think that's a great thing.
no,
I
let
don't
me
think there's
stop
been many
joking, but
men to step
yeah,
into
I'm not
your
joking
realm
about that.
that you have felt the urge to learn from. So I think he's a great specimen. Good job.
Over and under
Mark is a
on
beast.
Raqi to start. I think there's gonna be a point where Raqi and Joe start complimenting each other after
Oh
dragging
yeah.
each other. Like, yo, you're super talented. That's
I've
coming
always
soon.
said he's super talented. I've
Probably
never
will.
not said that.
Oh, there we
And
go.
he gonna
There we
side.
go.
He thinks
I've
she
never
dope.
not said that. We can be beefing till I die. It doesn't matter. He's talented.
Yeah, I like what you're doing over there with Danny and the guy.
Dangle his feet, nigga.
That
It
always
just so
happens on this
happens
stage.
that Marc is just a little bit more talented in many different areas. But shout out to Marc.
I mean, there's nothing wrong
He's a
with that.
great
I mean,
hire.
sometimes you gotta call
He's a
spades
great
spades.
hire.
Yeah.
And sometimes it takes you knowing that you're not the smartest person or the sharpest knife in the drawer, so you go ahead and hire that or bring that person in. A lot of CEOs are dumb.
Sometimes it takes being irrational, stupid, and thinking you could argue with Marc too. Like
That's what makes it
never.
entertaining.
That's an art. That's an art as
Yeah,
well.
never underestimate a man who overestimates
Wake it
himself,
up.
and that's kind of Joe. It's kind of he don't. Yeah, he kind of that's his
But you
bag.
gotta
Shout
respect
out
that
to the
though.
good doctor, Marc Lamont Hill. Part of the year.
Yeah.
You said what? Are they what?
Say what?
Yeah, nah, you wildin', Rod. I'm sorry.
Nah, Rocky, you said of the year.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna just
said.
give it up. I mean, if this is how he's starting out, it's over. It's a wrap. He got
Wait till
everybody wiped
Hurt.
down,
Ish
honestly.
Wait till Ish Hill, man.
He got everybody wiped down.
Something wrong with his mouth?
Ish ready to get up out of there.
You don't think people gonna turn against him at some point?
Not
Nah,
at this
don't
rate.
project
Well, y'all
onto
gotta
that
do it
man.
At
first.
some point, because the people are fickle for sure.
He got
Or Joe
substance.
might do what Joe does, start raising his voice a little bit once he feels comfortable, once he's peeped all of his ebbs and flows
Oh,
and his Achilles heel.
not that card.
Yeah, it's
He
gonna
better than that.
it'll
He better
happen.
than
But
that. He better than that.
We don't need
My
that.
man
It
better
And that
than
won't
was
that.
take
Emanny
away from the
want
that was
fact that
hate too.
Marc is like, say again.
Hey, Emanny, that was
What?
hate that you just did. You sat here projecting on that man,
That was
talking
hate.
about, yeah, this was nasty hate. Like,
How was
nigga,
that hate? That was a real question.
no, that was hate.
that's what
Y'all don't
happened.
think he gonna, you know what I mean? That's
Y'all don't
crazy.
think people
That's what
gonna sit
happened to
there?
Emanny.
Uh,
That's the same that happened to Emanny when
yeah.
he first
No,
got there.
but it was
Yo,
a month.
Emanny's
We started hating
amazing.
that nigga immediately because he wasn't saying.
That's what
But
I'm
Emanny went
saying.
all
Wait,
in
wait,
too early.
Nick, when you say we, do you
Ah,
mean
we,
Damn,
we,
Nick Lamont Hill.
Yeah.
you know what
Tell
you're
the
saying, my nigga?
truth. Tell the truth, bro.
no. Y'all
Stand on
guys,
it,
y'all,
Nick.
Be
don't do
real.
that. Wait. Y'all can't sit here and gas like me, nigga. I've sat there and said, man, he is my man. But he be doing you know what you be doing. You did that goofy shit that one day, bro. I ain't like that shit.
I think we all done goofy up here.
Nah, don't project.
No, but
You let that
it's
girl under the
going to
closet
happen.
shit
It's
is
going to
crazy.
happen. Joe Budden's fan base is a very fickle fan base,
Thank
so
you,
it's gonna
Rocky.
happen.
Thank you, Rocky, for saying that.
And they're only there for Joe mostly. They're not really vibing with the cast like that.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Joe being able to sit back and let
But
Marc take the reins for a while is giving him grace. It's definitely showing him grace. But as soon as Joe turns up and stops living in fear,
But Mark also reads 5 books a week, so there's
Yeah, that's
that.
this
tough.
this thing
I'm
crazy.
here
Yeah,
for
that's
it. I think
hard.
That's crazy.
it's a
No,
great
but my
expedition.
question is this: how long has he been on the pod?
Uh,
Who,
Yeah.
Mark? He's been on the pod since like last, I think April, or
No,
not,
it was
not
after that.
last April,
After the
but he did
election,
like
right?
did his test
he, I
interview
think he said what,
April.
October?
Yeah.
No, October,
Wait,
November.
would y'all expect anything less of Mark though? Like he's a
I
well-rounded
expect, to be
professional.
honest,
Like
Manny. To be honest, I expected more of y'all, respectfully.
Honestly.
Well, no,
what do you mean
Emanny
by that?
was going back and forth with him. Like even that clip that I posted today, I didn't post the full clip, but Emanny was going back and forth with him in the Patreon.
Listen, y'all ain't gonna trick me into hating Mark.
Getting
I don't
washed.
think.
I love being the coworker with
He said,
Mark.
Come on,
You
man. That
already
man
got
was up there
Somebody like that
washing
getting
and
washed up by,
folding.
that's a compliment.
You remember when Jordan used to take you into lunch? He used to take Charles Barkley to the casino. That's
Danny
what
Ainge
Mark doing to
also.
y'all. Yeah, that's what Mark doing to y'all. Y'all don't even know it,
That's
man.
not a bad person to take you to lunch in the casino. I'm not
Yeah, and then he would
insulted by
kill
any of
y'all.
this. Yeah, I mean,
Give you
niggas get
Yeah,
60.
but
killed.
you don't get. You don't get. All
Like
right.
I
Now
said,
I can.
I think niggas can only get better by working next to somebody like Mark. So y'all can't convince me into hating that nigga.
Do you think he's made
Yeah,
you
That's
improve?
if it's a close
that's a
gap,
fact.
man. That's if
Kwame
it's close.
Brown definitely got better from being around Kobe. Sure.
Hey, no cap. Those picks were crazy though.
Wait. Y'all calling this man Kwame Brown is crazy.
I mean, he did try, man.
He
Yo,
calling himself that.
it's always a nigga that never make the team that want to talk to a Kwame Brown. Make the team first, and then you can insult Kwame Brown.
Oh, I'm in the league, buddy.
No, you're not
I'm
in the
in the
league, my
league.
Oh,
nigga.
we
Not at
back to the
27
Furious G.
views.
Well,
Hey, Emanny, it's all jokes, man. It's all
My good brother,
jokes.
Emanny
Rocky,
Furious,
stay out of
actually
it.
has a podcast. I'm just saying, he
We
actually
Rocky,
started his
having
podcast,
a
my good
podcast,
brother.
Hey,
having a
I'm in the
podcast
league,
and
and
being
Manny, we
considered
on
a
the
part of
same
the league is
space,
two
my brother.
different
We
things,
having the
Rocky. You know the
same
difference.
conversations. We having the
Rocky, don't
same.
be
I can
biased
speak on
now.
the
Let
same
this
things
nigga
you
Using the
can
same
speak
on his
on.
own.
PSPs.
I just want you to get in the paint, Imani. Just go ahead
Not
and drop the pod
Rocky,
on the tangerine mandarin chairs.
Oh shit.
but y'all assuming that's a pod. Why y'all think that's a pod?
Because you're a podcaster.
You live streaming?
It looks like a
Everything I
podcast.
do don't gotta be attached to a pod, nigga. What are you talking
Like
about?
it didn't look.
Everybody
Live
got a
streaming?
pod but the pod mother.
Well, exactly.
Wait, hello?
Y'all talking all
My
that
bad.
shit.
Danny,
Rocky
move
been
the date
promoting a
up,
pod since
goddamn it. Fuck it.
2018.
Recording tonight.
Yo,
Fuck it.
yo, Rocky and Joe is like Fraser Ali, and Furious and Emanny's like Hagler Hearns, man. This is just a
No, it's
night of
not.
madness.
Hagler. Never mind. You're right. You're right. You're right,
Oh
Danny.
shit.
Yeah.
You're
yo,
right, Danny.
yo, my
It's like
nigga
that.
lit. Yo, I'm about
Hey,
to come meet up with you. Where you at?
hey, I ain't gonna lie.
My nigga lit.
I ain't gonna lie. You and
Nah, yo,
Fierce
Joe.
rivalry is great. I ain't gonna
Today
lie.
was a really good pod day, so I'm kind of I'm zooming off of that energy.
That shit is like Magic and Bird, like a courtship of rivals. Like this shit is crazy.
Yeah, that's a great. And then when you popped up in his space to confront him, that
Nah.
was fire, nigga.
I made 400,000
I made
streams.
15,000 on streams,
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah. Nah, I just listen. I've embraced to not take any of this seriously anymore. So I think we all just having fun with
You a star.
just the
Yeah,
fact that
yeah.
we all doing
What's
content.
the name
Emanny's
of
a
it?
star, y'all. Stop.
What's the name of your artist? I
Emanny's a
want to
star.
Yo,
support.
Rocky, you in here talking this, but at a certain point with me. So don't come in here acting
I
like all of
love
a
you.
sudden
You
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 my
not
want
her
to
brother,
be.
huh?
brother.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
do
the
that, Rocky.
yeah, brother.
I love
All
him,
right.
buddy.
Wait,
He my
hold up,
brother.
Emanny.
He hurts
Do
me
you
here and
know
there, but
Raqi is telling people that I used to flirt with her?
All right, Rocky. All right, I'm out of here. All right.
Yeah,
here he
try to
go.
hit.
Put the leash back
Say
on him. The leash came out.
Rocky.
Click,
No,
click,
Rocky.
dead
click,
ass
click.
E.
Tried to
Y'all heard the
Like she
leash?
could
smash.
say that to
The
Shampoo.
leash is
She's
Rocky.
saying
long. You
I flirted
outside.
with
The
her
leash is
E.
you outside, and the leash is that long, Emanny.
Wait,
Stop.
Rocky. Wait. You think a nigga got a leash on?
Yeah, you just admitted to it. You
You
outside and
just
you just
said
got the
that.
leash on. Joe said one
Rocky.
thing to you.
he
It's
You,
did
sweet.
say that.
Rocky. Do you think that I believe that you and Joe have ever flirted with each other?
I don't know what you believe, Emanny.
Okay, but we've talked. All
Oh,
right, Rocky. All right,
I'm
Rocky.
gonna go with. I'm
Rocky,
gonna
you
go
know,
with.
oh.
I'm gonna
Rocky.
go with
See,
here.
this
No, no, no,
this is
no,
the
no, no,
moment, so
no,
you
no,
need
no,
to
no,
lean
no.
on you being
Here
a
we go.
sister.
Here we go. I'm gonna go
Wait,
with fact. Ain't no way in hell I ever crossed through them
Oh.
rooms and Joe ain't try to holler. That's what
wait,
I'm
wait,
gonna
wait,
go
wait,
with.
wait.
But what you're
You
Uh
thinking
oh.
now and what you're feeling, what you're saying is two different things because that's your pod daddy. I get it.
Ay, conmigo.
wait, Rocky. So if Joe's my pod daddy, let's just say that, is Danny yours?
Oh,
No.
y'all know that ain't
Oh.
land. Y'all know that didn't
My
land.
nigga is lit.
Guys,
Cause
so
if we
listen,
talking, we
this is
could
what
talk.
Wake it
Joe
up in
Joe
Oh
do
here.
no,
with
Joe
Mark.
put me
Joe
on. Did
get
Danny put me
loud
on?
and his coat shakes in their pants, but this
I'm
ain't your
just
coat
saying. No,
over
no, no.
here.
I'm
All
not.
right, I'm muting up then.
I'm
My
just
bad.
asking a question.
This ain't your
If
coat over
Joe
here,
put
Joe.
me
You
This is a
on,
can't scream
1v1.
and
My
change the
bad.
narrative. Go ahead,
nah,
Emanny.
Rocky, I'm not trying to scream. If
No,
Joe
you
is
go.
my pod daddy and he put me on, and that's cool. I'll go with the joke.
That's a
If
blessing. I'm
because you've been
glad he
because
finally stepped up.
you've been promoting the pod for the past 5-6 years as well. So
Yeah.
if you the first time
Oh
we get to
shit.
see you on YouTube is through that be your pod daddy?
Rocky had a footprint before me. Come on.
Well,
All right.
no, no,
Y'all
no,
got
no.
it.
Let's get
Y'all
this.
got it. I'm
No,
out.
no,
Y'all
no, no,
got
no.
it.
Since you guys need an explanation, I'm working on a podcast with Danny, me and Danny working on a podcast. But the
You said
episode we
that in
just did,
2018.
that is Danny's podcast. I was a guest. I was a
But you
guest.
said, you had jokes on the orange couches, but you've been
No,
promoting
I
doing the
love the
pod since
orange coach. I
2018.
love the
You
orange
said
couch.
you
We
was
work my
doing one
family.
with Dion Cole. Then you said you were doing another one, and that
Right,
was 2018, 2019.
right.
So
That's
if
how
it's
you
funny,
know I never flirted with her. She'd have had a pod.
so if it's funny for niggas to joke on
How
me
many? How
starting a
many?
pod,
Hold on.
See,
Yo, that's crazy.
Time to do the
That's
science.
Hey,
crazy.
yo.
Yeah.
You would
please.
have
Oh,
blew
never
that
mind. That's
bag?
not that
That's
funny.
crazy.
See how that works, guys. Um, yeah, Amani, I get what you're saying. However, I've been living a great charmed life. Unfortunately, my charmed life has gotten in the way of me having to actually work and sit in front of a mic. But since you guys keep asking for it,
We talking
I
about
mean,
your
Hey,
look,
life on your
Emanny.
name, on your merit, not none of
Hey, man, it's a
what
nigga
other
that
shit?
got
It's my
pictures of
life.
you
I'm
going
living it.
what
crazy.
you said? What you said, Nick? What you said, Nick?
It's a nigga that got pictures of you and your dad. He is going crazy with these pictures.
Oh, no, listen. I posted that, but even a nigga playing like that, that's why I blocked him
Yeah,
because
don't
he's
do
just a
that.
nigga that just
Don't
be
do
on here.
that, Nick.
Why would you post a picture of me and my dead father? Like,
Yeah,
nigga, that
don't do
ain't for
that,
you to
Nick.
do.
Nick, why you
See,
even
that's
bringing
that's
that up?
funny.
No,
Nah,
no,
that's
no.
Yeah,
I
crazy.
yeah.
didn't,
Don't even. Yeah, you
bro.
should.
Don't
You
do
Yeah.
brought it
that.
up though.
Don't do that because I didn't know. I didn't know all that. Don't do that to me. Y'all trying to be funny. Don't do that shit.
No, we thought you was trying to be funny.
Yeah,
You
this
didn't
is.
know.
Nah, we thought you was trying to be funny, but yeah,
Yo,
No,
don't.
Nick,
Yeah.
Nick was like, yo, somebody just posted a pic of your whole family, man. Like crazy. They got the whole
no,
address.
I didn't
Like,
know that
what
offend
you
you.
doing?
Yeah, we didn't know that. We
What?
didn't know that, Nick.
no.
We
What
didn't that up.
y'all guys? I'm gonna mute up.
Yo, his ad name is Spencer88. Just yeah, man. That shit
All
wild.
right, so Danny, you
Spin
think
on
it would
that
be
nigga.
appropriate for me to post a picture of you with your family, no matter what?
Yeah, I don't think you got the jokey, Manny.
Nah, I didn't hear
He
it.
was
My
going.
bad.
He was
I was
going at
You on
actually,
Nick.
your side.
He
No,
was.
he's
I was
cooking
He
me.
was
actually,
defending
Oh,
you.
my bad. I ain't
No,
hear. My
he
bad.
But
I
did.
ain't
He
mean
Imani,
was
to
I
step
will
on
defending
that.
say
me.
this: we all were talking about those orange chairs and the teal wall, which I actually really like. We're waiting.
Yeah,
shit look like DTF Media,
yeah. You
man.
just
That
gotta
shit
Yeah,
look
plug
you
fire.
plug
you
the
I
definitely
plug
told
in the
like
Danny
it.
in
mics,
his
Emanny.
face, I was
Plug in the
jealous.
mics.
I like that color. The color
Plug
Hey,
in
scheme.
the
let me
mics.
just say this.
Man, this
So
is
so while
fucked
we
up.
will say this, I really do respect anybody that starts something and is consistent. So while we can sit up here and talk. I do appreciate the fact that I know the moment I do release anything, I have to be consistent. So I'm gonna be very careful about how I go about. So
Oh
it's not a
shit.
Don't do
joke.
green screen though.
That's an excuse, brother. We
I
don't
mean, I
care.
No, it's
feel
not
him.
an
I feel
excuse.
this. I
It's
feel. I
it's
feel
me
him. I'm
it's
not.
me
I'm not
prepping
gonna.
things the way I need to prep it.
Trauma bond, trauma bond. Yeah,
Well,
that's
listen,
me.
I would rather me do it the right way instead of just doing it and dropping it and only averaging 27 to 50 views each time I drop.
Do it for the
But
love.
why do
Yeah,
you
we
feel
don't
that
care.
way?
Nah, I'm not
You
here for the
doubting
love. I'm here
yourself?
for the money.
Don't let the
I'm good.
views validate you.
Nah, the views is validating some of you niggas. Y'all
All
just
right,
don't
I'm
hate,
about to end
like to
this.
admit it.
Nah, my
Mm.
confidence
Flirting.
ain't never about that.
Bro, wait. Who you put a name on that
Nope.
bullet? Cause I don't want to
I'll holler
shoot
at
you.
y'all boys
Nope.
later. Peace. These niggas.
Peace, Nick.
Nick, who are you talking to?
Wait, Nick,
No,
you
Wait,
about
no,
to
no, no. I'm
end the
not ending
space?
the space. I'm not ending the space. Keep going.
he's into his
Damn,
stream.
you up, Nick?
But why? What you
You
Yeah,
can't
this
just
talking
mute
nigga
your
about,
was
mic.
Nick?
this nigga was streaming Dragon Ball Z.
You can't just mute the mic though.
Y'all niggas can
That
never.
shit crazy.
Nigga talking to us like, yo, guys, I
Yeah.
know y'all having the best space of my life, but like, I'm gonna talk to y'all later, my nigga. Damn, Nick.
Mine is my
Y'all,
little brother, man. It be hurting my
y'all,
heart how he try to do me,
You
man.
never met my family. You never met my dog. You never met my pet turtle.
Wait,
You are not my family, Rocky.
5 days
Okay.
later. Nah, I love Rocky like my sister, yo. She's a beautiful spirit, yo. She's always been there for me, Flip. Don't let go like that. That's my sister.
Let me
Three
see the face.
days later.
Well, guys, there you have it.
I think we did it. Honestly,
You got to the
I mean,
sides.
I
what I
can't
do, what I
lie.
do.
That is a skill that y'all have over here, man. Y'all did it again.
appreciate that.
We've been doing
Yes,
it for
sir.
3 years, man. A lot of these communities broke up. They don't really with each other. They hate each other's guts. They in everybody's DMs talking about how this person talks too much on stage. Never happened here, and I think we deserve our
They
flowers.
also
It's something you
Oh
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
we
they
gonna
unsee.
yeah they definitely.
I see some.
And the
I,
room stank.
I see some of you in the audience right now. Joe pressed you, asked you what you was doing in the Bronx with a certain man. You ain't answered the question. I mean, we gotta have an honest dialogue because the dialogue ain't honest no more. And honestly, you can the audience if you got a problem with what I'm saying. But anyway, salute.
Damn,
Wake it
Nick.
Oh
up. Wake it up. Big
Danny
stop.
going
Spicy,
crazy.
spicy Friday.
Nigga saw that 500 views and was like, let me get my bag.
Oh my goodness.
No, because they talk about how I'm using the culture, but then somebody press them from the pod and they get all, oh my god,
Hey, this nigga, hey, this
Hey,
nigga Danny
wait.
to his bag.
facts, man.
No,
That
made
cackling.
made you
no.
look absolutely
They
nuts,
cackling.
and all of a sudden it's okay because it's a
Mm,
pod member. A lot of you is phony,
it's weak.
man.
Yo, can I know who you shooting at so I can see if I'm cool with him?
Nah, because then you're gonna do that women card to protect you from you.
Sean Grace, new
Oh
MLO
no. Are you in
2025.
love with him,
We
Danny?
That was fire. This
Oh.
nigga said I'm
Are you in
protecting
love
you
with him,
from
Danny?
you.
It must be the Molly.
I gotta protect because then you're gonna be like, oh, I don't think it's good to go back and forth, and then we're gonna lose the fun. So I'll just keep that.
Keeping it light.
Yeah.
All right, I'm on mute. I'm on mute. My bad.
Oh, mommy.
Danny seen niggas turning up and was like, nah, I need some of this
That
turn
was
up.
Word. I thought he was about to
Shit,
go
that shit contagious.
nuclear.
that
Mr.
was
Yeah.
Caffeine.
definitely a mommy situation.
Speaking of going nuclear, man, I was hoping. Let me stop.
Nah, wake it
Danny,
up.
I hate when you do that.
Yeah, man, you just
You
gotta
just
wake it
complained
up, man.
about that.
Come
You
on.
just
I
complained
don't
about
want
people who
to.
don't
What
wake it
happened
up.
with Ian
Yeah,
Dunlop,
ask him
man?
where he at.
Where's Ian Dunlop, man? Why was it? He was on the pod for like 2 episodes,
He
and
was
then
talking wild on Spaces, man.
He wanted equity.
Mm.
Yeah, that
I
nigga was
think he
Wait,
talking
paid
what
that
are y'all
that
big
talking
E
too.
about right
word.
now?
Ian was talking about the
yeah,
big E
man.
word, saying, he was trying to get that to do the show with you, and like he was
All
like,
right, I'm
"Whoa,
not doing
big
this with
dog,
y'all.
salute."
Equity? Are we talking
Dunlap.
equity? I know we're not saying big E word. Equity?
He said that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
equity.
Yeah.
I thought Danny and Ian Dunlap pieced it up.
It's just never gonna be the same,
Did you
man.
hear
Unless
that
it's
voice
like
note,
Nah.
they got rid. Y'all saw when he did the voice note. They
Danny?
got rid
Play
of
the
the voice
voice
note.
note. Play the voice note, Danny. You can never be cool with a nigga after this.
Yo, that was the last voice note. Yo, Elon took it away.
Nigga never answers the
Oh,
question,
God,
yo.
get
That's
real
my bro.
giddy when Joe in here.
He never answers the
Chill out,
question,
Rocky. Chill
yo.
out. I don't even
I
know.
see a
We do
whole
that
bunch
with
of
you
damn
too, Rocky. Don't.
cackling and
Yo,
giggling.
wasn't
I love y'all. Y'all
Rocky.
know I'm gonna keep
That's
it a buck.
nasty, Rocky.
It's
Oh,
way
That
too
was
many men
Rocky.
nasty.
giggling on stage at one
But
time.
nah, you
No,
acting. Now
Nasty,
no.
you want to
Rocky.
joke.
Don't
Now you
change
want to
up on
joke
us.
on us for
Wow,
That's
you
nasty,
We
heard
Rocky.
held you
that?
down.
Yo,
We
I
Rocky
love
we
going
y'all,
held you
man.
down.
crazy.
We
because
let you
I'm
talk.
just
You
Imani,
tell
saying
the
we need
nigga
a
we was
better we need a
flirting.
better
Like,
Why?
come
audio
on.
experience. There's too many men giggling at one time.
That's
Why is it
crazy.
so? Why is it
Nasty,
so
Rocky.
painful? Why is it?
It must be the Molly.
It's so painful?
See, this
You
what Joe
acting
was
different.
talking
I
about when
love
y'all
y'all.
was
Right, knock it
when
off. Knock it off.
see,
Yeah, you don't like that. She don't like that.
What?
Knock it off.
What?
When
That's
What?
Kobe
not a good
starts
way to
talking
start with
that,
her. Don't
yeah,
start with the. That's what
yeah,
Joe talking about, nigga. That's not gonna win the argument.
yeah, it
yeah.
might be homie court tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wait till y'all hear the playback. All you're gonna hear is a lot of you. Go ahead, play the
That's
clip. You got the clip,
nasty.
Danny?
That's crazy.
That's nasty,
I
Rocky.
love y'all though.
That was it.
I'm just trying to get us all together, I'm trying to tighten this up.
He said, "Oh, you gonna hear is a whole bunch
Oh,
of
she
what?"
ready for the crash out.
I'm trying to just tighten us up. It's funny in this. Danny, play the
But
clip.
why she separate herself from y'all like she not giddy when I'm up in this piece,
Nasty
nigga?
Right?
work.
Come on.
Nasty.
Yo,
That's
Nasty.
You giddy
crazy.
when the God,
you
you know,
still
man.
after
That's
all these
Hello.
crazy.
years,
I
you're
don't
still
like that.
Giddy
projecting your
when the God
fantasy.
is
You know what I
crazy.
mean? Stop playing with
You
the God.
still projecting fantasy.
Why is it so painful? Is what I'm saying. Why do you think it is? You see, is it so painful? Is what I'm saying. Why?
Danny, that wasn't the clip.
Why is it so?
Why is it so
Danny,
painful?
that wasn't the clip we was
No.
talking about. We needed Ian. However, I will say Danny did play a
Oh.
clip from some years ago, and I did get an apology that I did not remember at all. So let that be on the books. I did get an
Put
apology
that on the record.
on
Let
the
me
record.
stop. My girl say I'm giddy. We be laughing with Rocky. How could you say that, Rocky? We be laughing all the time with you, man. That's crazy.
Why?
Yeah, don't turn on us like that no more.
I love y'all. Never again.
Nasty work.
All right, now play that Ian clip,
Please,
Danny.
for the love of God. Let it go, Danny. Let
Yo,
it
that's
go.
Oh man. Oh man. Could have went CNBC. All right, great. Oh, 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 the
Aye.
culture not
Yo,
feeling
what are you
too
doing
good.
right
Wait,
now?
is that what got him fired? Is that what got him fired?
hold up, hold up, hold
That's a
up.
lie.
Is that what
That's a
got him
that's a
Yo,
real
fired?
that's
voice
what got
note,
him
Joe.
fired? It's crazy.
That's
Yo,
the
that's
real
what
shit.
got.
I ain't. Shut up.
Yo, yo, Joe, that's
Oh.
why he's terminated. Yeah, yeah,
Listen, Ian Dunlap is gang with me. I don't know what y'all on here, but that's my
yeah.
man. I
That
thought he was
nigga.
y'all man's
That's my
too,
That
but
brother.
is
y'all
my
turned
man.
fast on the
That's my
nigga.
I don't know
brother.
what that. That was my first time hearing that clip. That's crazy.
It's my brother.
Salute to
My
you.
my man said he could have been on Rogan.
You say, fuck that. I ain't got to go on Joe Budden podcast. I'm go straight to Rogan.
After going on Joe Budden podcast. Yeah.
Red Panda.
Hey.
Wow, that was a mistake.
Don't do that.
There you go. That's my.
You're going too
That's
far.
legend. That's
You
legendary
love
You're
work
this
right
going
shit.
too
there.
far. Y'all
Mommy.
going too far.
Mommy.
Mommy, hey.
Let's go. Turn up.
What was the?
Yo, play that
Wait, can I do
scene.
like the?
He was talking to a particular
You
mama.
remember inside the actor's studio where they asked like the actor what was their thought in their scene that they executed? Can I ask?
Yeah, I got a few questions too.
Yeah, Joe, what was your mind state when you were recording Porn Star?
Yeah, I love when that mute
I
button
know y'all
stays
joking,
red.
so I was about to seriously answer. I'm not gonna,
Oh damn.
Yeah, but
because I know y'all joking around. Star is like a thing over here.
yeah, it's short.
I mean,
Every,
He's trying
nah,
to
nah,
get
It's
you
a
another
nah,
classic
nah,
in
platinum.
our
nah,
eyes.
nah. I
He's
mean,
trying to
for
get
real,
you
for real
another
though, for real,
platinum
for
plaque,
real,
man.
for real, for real though. What was you thinking when you made that joint? Because that is a little crazy. Just like for the public.
I was just trying to create without a ceiling.
Respectable.
That's all. That's all. That's
mommy.
all, you
Okay.
guys.
You trying to push the envelope?
Okay.
I don't want to step on a joke with seriousness about the
Oh,
star.
he
So
he's
No,
let's
in
no,
his
Did you
that's
Mark
have
fair.
Lamont Hill bag
No,
We,
right
we
now.
want the
that's
lore.
very
It's
diverse
terrible.
Did
of
you
you.
have
That's
lube in the
very.
backpack?
Yo,
In his pocket.
pause.
That's
Pause,
serious
Chris.
question? Wait, was that Sirus or Evan?
That was
That was
serious.
serious.
Serious. I think
Was that?
That part right there could come out.
kiss all around a nigga. We don't need to hear
That
that.
that line
Nope.
That
that
was
line can come
crazy.
out of
That
there.
was
Nope. You should have
I
crazy.
told
see what I
Marks
was
to
trying
edit
to
that,
do,
I think
man.
with
but
That was crazy.
people.
because it was if the voice changed. I wrote this for Raqi, right?
That's what the script
Boy,
said.
Yeah,
what that
that's what
shit
she told
say?
us in the
I
spaces.
know
Right.
that's her story. That's in her book, page 1. Boy, those stories about me.
It was supposed to be called Rockstar.
Yo, y'all are wilding tonight. Jesus Christ.
It's hilarious. Like Joe don't know how elite my dating game is. Like this shit is crazy to me.
Somebody do got a book
Elite.
talking
Well,
about this.
nobody
Somebody was
would
saying.
know because you only talk about me, who you've never dated. Hey.
What do you
I
feel
like how
bad?
that
Like they were
stuck.
like, yo,
I'm gonna let that stick for a second.
we got this beat. It's like Superwoman with Fab Joe. I think you could perfect for it. I think you could make it a hit, and then you star. Like you ever thought like maybe you could have just emulated Fab? It's like the same beat, right?
Danny, you was of age around this time, so I don't know
That's
what you're talking about
crazy.
right now. I wasn't. I,
That was
I wasn't an
crazy.
option for
Of
the
age.
Superwoman remix.
No, but I'm saying the beat of Superwoman and the beat is
And
similar.
Knight
So
Rider.
I'm kind of wondering. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering why you didn't like do the same "I love you, girl" type song. You
She's
know?
wondering if she loved it.
That's his way of saying I love you. Do you love?
Porn Star, actually, if y'all want the truth, I didn't want to give it to y'all. Star was done probably in 99, 2000 for like a demo just on some creative. But when I got polyps on my voice and needed more songs that I couldn't provide, I had to pull from the demo. So that's why that was on there.
Respect,
Oh,
respect,
I hate
respect.
this.
What's
I
up,
hate
man?
Marcus
these
story.
safe ass answers.
mommy.
Last minute
Man,
ad.
Mark has got you switched up and out of your body. This is
I
crazy.
mean, you said that he learned a lot.
It was an amalgamation of my previous works of art. It wasn't truly me in that moment. I had developed a disease, a benign
Once I
tumor
started
on my
learning about the
throat and my esophagus
diaspora,
as a result
But
of.
unfortunately, I
I
had to dive into my troubling past.
I learned that the women of the
A way to
diaspora
wake it
should
up.
be treated with
Joe, are you
respect.
indulging in any
Had I
philanthropic
had
endeavors
AI at
right
the
now?
time, I would have
Donating to any
utilized it.
charities?
Mommy.
Did
Oh
you hear about the
shit.
professional
Yeah,
we
but I don't
talking
speak about
about
it. Why?
in
What happened?
her
Okay,
book?
dope, dope. Respect.
Wait.
What's her name?
Oh,
Gloria Velez. Courtney came up here and told us about that book that's coming out.
You even started. Let's start there.
Sirius kicked you out.
I had Sirius. I had the Matrix Radio, which was the first
Sirius
podcast.
said, "You
Period.
better not touch another mic in
That's
here."
a lie, Joe. In fact,
What?
I could run that Sirius play here if you want to
Uh,
tell stories.
they threw
Joe
you
used to
out
come
that building.
stalking
You
me at
talking
my
about your
job
radio
at
show?
Sirius XM,
Oh,
They ended
and my
that
program
fast.
director used to ask me why the Budden's here again. And I was like, oh, he's nice. We trying to
Now
figure
you
things
lying,
out.
Rocky. You lying again.
Now I'm
Stop it.
lying.
Stop it.
I'm lying,
I've
Joe.
all. Yes,
What
you are
happened?
lying.
What really happened?
Stop it now. I was a huge radio draw. Anytime I popped up,
Not
they knew
then.
I
No,
was
not
there.
then. You was
That's
in the
why you
least
asked me to
respected
come in after
rapper radio.
Green so I could do
No
your
one
little
cared
show,
about you
your
then,
little
Joe.
midnight show that was happening.
Joe, at that
That's when
point
I
in time
came
in
and
your
did your
life,
little struggling show, and that's when we. All right, but I saved your ass, and then they
how
got you out of
exactly?
there
How
as soon as I left.
exactly?
They ended
I
that
I
show.
just want to say I have the performance of Joe Budden performing Hammer Dance at Best Buy if anybody
I would
wants it.
love to know how he saved me though,
Yeah, you
guys.
gotta send that, Danny. You
Can
gotta
can
send
I
that
can I
in.
get this? How did you save me exactly?
I want y'all to know that we are.
What was the
What did she
question?
ask?
She said that how did you save her on the rock on the radio?
How did I save her on the radio?
Serious? Yep.
Who is that? Furious? Who's asking this?
No,
Give him
that
time to
was
make up the
absurd.
lie.
That's
Well,
Give
I
him
absurd.
didn't
time.
save her because they fired her.
No, they never fired me. I left to actually go do my
You
own
didn't
thing.
leave, Rocky.
I did
You
leave.
did.
I
They
absolutely did
threw
leave.
you out of
They,
that building.
how,
Why
Joe?
did they fire her?
How?
Why did they
How did they
fire her?
fire
Why?
me? Why?
Well, hold up. I didn't work there. We got to ask some of the people that worked there.
Okay, who should
Oh,
we ask
But they
exactly?
did fire.
We
I
can
can't
get
say why
Ron.
they
We can get
fired.
Ron up here.
They threw her out that building like she was.
That is defamation.
That's what you did to J1?
I absolutely could never get fired on
You
Sirius
reaching?
XM.
You reaching? J1, my man. Stop
The
it. Stop
truth,
it,
the
man.
truth was,
Give
it's
him a
You don't
shot.
put like a
actually
short
the
term
show.
contract.
Hold on. Actually, the show I was on only got syndicated while I was on the goddamn show.
That's
Big
fire.
facts.
So with that being said, I left because they weren't paying me enough. I will say that much. They was paying me shit.
But why wouldn't they pay you enough?
That's what Sirius was. That's what Sirius does.
Now, some people they pay
I mean,
enough.
Howard
They only,
Stern. Yeah. I mean, some people would think the money I was getting was enough. I didn't think so. Kind of like you in the Spotify setup. You didn't think it was enough. Same thing.
Up. Where you see that at?
I mean, for a minute.
I
When?
mean,
When
We
was the
bounce
minute?
back.
theoretically, yeah. I mean,
Coming
do you
up.
ever think like if you had just money by the like,
30 million was money.
No, I'm talking about what serious.
If I would have told what I was there
Like
for
if you,
almost 8 years, by the way.
oh wow, that's a long
Yeah.
time. No, like I feel like just sticking to it, even if you get like
Wait,
shitty
what
money.
years?
All of the years prior to loving hip hop, Joe.
Oh no, that's she lying. That's
Okay.
cap.
Okay,
That's cap.
let's dig
2000,
it
So she
back.
wasn't there for
That's
8
cap.
Let's
years.
dig it back.
You wasn't there for 8. That's a lie.
2004
Okay,
to
I
Don't
was
12.
lie.
there. I was there when
I'm on
Dame Dash
stage. You
was
can't
in.
just lie
We
like
can
that.
go when Dame Dash came out with Box Rocks because I interviewed him there for that.
Mm.
Let's do the time because I'm not good with dates, but I can tell you what the topics of conversations were.
Have you ever heard Raqi do the weather report?
No. No. I mean, I don't give a fuck. Hot 97 showcases, like I've done it all. However, as I agree with Emanny, consistency is a major key.
That's true.
So, I'm distracted by money and luxury life and
Yeah,
stands
but
and
at
beaches.
some point you'll want to earn like on your own name.
Okay, so how am I not earning on my own name?
I can't say.
Okay.
You
Okay.
kind of said it though. You just did.
Telling you, like,
I mean, he said it has no foundational proof for it.
I can't say, but you know what I'm
Joe
saying.
tried to plant the seed and be like, nah, I'm
No,
not gonna
and I
say it.
get what you're trying to say subliminally, but
And I wouldn't say that.
dot connector.
So I'm
That's
not
why you
saying
plant the
that.
seed. You just plant the seed for it.
Man, but Rocky's great, man. She's amazing. She's like awesome at content. I think. I feel like I'm with a star when I'm potting
You
with
just
her.
have to say she's enough.
Yeah, I don't want to say that. Though. That's
he knows that
Did you say that she
we were
could be on
trying
a
to do
daily
radio
show?
together, and then I ended up getting the Love and Hip Hop deal, and then he scorched me. It's just
Do you
what
think
it
she could
is.
be on a
No.
daily show 5 days a week?
My career took off and I
You
left you
stole
in the
you stole
dust.
my whole idea, which was radio or podcasting, which is what I was supposed to do.
Rage in
You
the
were supposed to
machine,
become
I
a
Rock.
took
rapper, and
off.
you said
The-
I'm gonna just go ahead and do the podcast thing and cut Rocky's throat.
I left you struggling, searching for opportunity
You did.
as I
You did. I
continued
can
to
admit that.
ascend,
To
Uh-huh.
everyday struggle.
and it hurt.
Yeah, I can admit all of that. Yeah. That's all I've been
We were all
saying for
pawns,
years.
Rocky.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow. All right. So what can we do to fix that?
There's
You
nothing
thought that was
I'm
pretty
living a
fly.
charmed life. Everything went exactly the way it was supposed to go. I'm a New York
And I'm
Times.
just saying, this
I'm a New
this
York
sounds
Times
fucked up.
bestseller. I'm an Emmy nominated writer and producer. Like I've done well for myself behind the scenes.
That's fire.
No, that's great. Now you are.
No, wait. What Joe said?
The only realm that I've yet to attack
Nothing
once
important.
again is the podcast arena, which I will and am and are.
You're enough, Raqi.
Can I
I'm enough.
can I do a commercial break?
You're waiting in good measure for the
Rocky don't
inevitable.
want to pod off with Mel, man. Oh, I'm off mute.
oh, you
Mel?
sick?
Oh, wait a
You
minute.
sick?
Wait
Don't
a
do that
minute.
to my
Oh, I'm
girl.
sorry.
I
You
ain't gonna
don't
let you
believe that.
disrespect Rocky like
You
that.
don't believe that.
Oh my
Don't do
You
that,
don't
goodness.
Mel.
believe
I don't
that.
even. Yeah, you don't believe
What
her.
I
That's
don't
just
want to do
asinine.
is say 30 times a minute. I for sure don't want to do or hear or no.
If you're committed to misunderstanding me, you're not part of
The
my tribe. That's her
dichotomy
fact.
of where
Mel can't even
because
remember
it
the
Why do you
speech.
tracks
think?
with
Why do you
exactly.
think that? Why do you think Rocky can't pod with Mel? Like
He
you see
don't. No,
how
no, no,
she
no.
give
Don't
it
put
up.
words
You
in.
don't
Don't.
believe
Wait.
Mel
Don't put words in his
Mel
mouth. He
can't.
did
He
not say.
lying.
Hold on. Pause. He didn't say that. He couldn't say that. He wouldn't dare say that.
Well, he said you don't want to pod off with Mel, so
That's
that's kind
right.
of
But he
like.
didn't say I
But why
wouldn't
would he say that
dog
you don't
walk
want to
her.
pod off
Rocky
with
can't
Mel?
walk in no park if Mel is in there.
What park are we talking about? What park exactly? Hunts Point? What are we talking about
Like
here?
no, our
Order Mike.
hypothetical
Order Mike.
podcast park.
The podcast part.
The
Mm.
podcast. It's
Nigga,
not a
they
real
say
park.
walk
It's not
in the
Central Park.
club. Done.
It's a figurative
Yeah,
park.
figure.
Oh,
Yeah, Mel
dark
done
court.
started mad pods, ended pod, got another pod,
Yeah, see, I don't
started
want
a
to have a track
pod.
record of
You
failure
ain't
like
been off
that.
the pod porch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mm.
but
I'm sorry that her track record of failure to you seems
See,
more appealing.
look.
that's good. That's a good point.
Yeah, that was a good. That was a good perspective split.
Yeah, that's like she.
However, once I do turn this mic on, I'm on all y'all ass. Don't worry about it.
Melyssa Ford can't even go on spaces unless she's around her hive. Like she can't
She
even
don't
really
even
Yeah.
hang
remember the
with
comedian.
nobody.
Ford has
Nasty.
a successful podcast by itself, and he's just talking on the
How you
porch,
know it's
watching,
how you know
scared to
it's
get in the game.
successful?
I
How you
don't.
know it's successful?
No, they ain't.
This is on Danny back. Oh wait,
Nah.
this is my riding coattail around here talking
Nah,
about what
You
man.
leave
Mel
Mandy.
doing.
You
Mel
leave
on her
Mandy
own, and that
alone.
Lifetime movie is on Lifetime. You got Lifetime? You got cable?
Why you
Yeah,
talking about
nigga.
Mandy like
Watch y'all
that?
mouth in
Yeah.
here talking about a legend from the six. Y'all straight?
I
Oh,
Knock
mean, but
it
you're talking about a
off.
New York
And who
Times
you?
bestseller, good sir.
Knock it
Finish
off.
the
Come on, we
bar.
talking. We got a real pen up here with
A
us
New
now.
York Times bestseller,
New
Oh,
York
that's
Emmy
what the
5,000
Talk
hell?
nominated.
about
votes.
that.
Stop it. That's
Go
5,000
look at the
votes.
Genius
Anyway,
documentary.
Oh,
What's
see,
that
I
And you
name
get
got
that's on
it.
and you
there?
it
got
ain't a lot of
everybody
books
trying to
to be a
write a book.
No,
You
bestseller.
got
that's
Stop it.
everybody
400,
trying
Not
to
a
write a book.
problem.
Records. How many
You
books
know,
400,000
do you
you
got?
know
streams
my
on
pen is
Audible.
heavy, though.
No, don't disrespect the pen.
And how many books? How many
He knows my pen is
That's
heavy.
a
You better
fact.
knock
Rocky
it
going
off.
crazy right now.
He knows the
Nigga
pen is
took
heavy.
30 years to get
It's cool.
a plaque. We're gonna
See,
talk to Rocky.
I can admit to Joe's greatness on the mic. On the opposite end, he constantly has to tear me down. You know
Rocky,
my pen is vital.
you don't gotta do this. It took him 30 years to get his plaque. How fast you got your New York Times bestseller in your field?
I think it
Before
was
that.
I think they called it an instant classic. I think they
Wait,
called it an instant classic. Let
30?
me check the
It was
paper. Let me look at my
it was
first let me look
Said
at my first
30.
three
foray
years,
into
nigga.
Shout
It
out to
was
Wild.
producing and
23.
writing
How
one
many
of the
when you
greatest
said nigga get
documentaries to
that
ever
right,
hit
nigga?
Netflix,
30.
Emmy nominated.
I
Yeah.
like I can't entertain this M4 rock. Kind of an insult to my
Yeah,
intelligence.
because I don't think.
It's just like
Mm.
I can't do it, bro.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, if M4 was really that, I would be honest, because I'm not just gonna be like, yo, Rocky's better. But like it's really disrespectful. Like I can't do it, bro.
Nah.
I can't even jokingly partake in
I
this
don't
shit.
know if
Yeah,
Yo,
Mel
and
Rocky,
Ford could
Karuchi
do
Rocky,
got a
this.
Rocky
lifetime deal.
washing,
So
I don't know if Mel could do this right here with like she can't do
Rocky's
this.
washing her up,
He
bro.
saw his man Shammy up there stuttering and drooling all over the place. Like, damn, she's not even half of what you are. She ain't a fraction of the woman you are. Looks, fineness, smell, talk game, aura.
Shout
Yeah.
out
Rocky, you
to.
got a lot of work done to yourself.
Really? Have I?
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
nah, we can't
Have
do
I?
Yes,
that.
I'm
We can't do
sorry.
that.
you
Meanwhile, you
look
sitting next to the
good.
Ozempic queen with the synthetic wigs. What are we talking
But I'm
about?
just saying,
Yeah.
Jamie, we
What
niggas
what
know
work have
you.
I got done, Joe?
Jamie is
Because
seeing like
face game is
2025
exact.
Rocky smelling good furs, and niggas know you. Shut up.
But he saw Melissa Ford too.
Zimpy
He
mommy.
basically said she was whack. She was whack. He said it. So
wipe
she
down.
lame in
Mm.
comparison.
Wait, hold up. I want to be clear because I know you niggas is recording. I'm not down with pitting women against each other with
You
how they
just
look.
did.
Oh shit.
Not
No.
with how they look though. I
Oh.
want to keep it
Oh
on
shit,
pods.
Mark. Stop
All
it.
right. All right.
Oh,
And
okay.
Salute.
Okay,
truth be
okay.
I don't. I
told,
think
truth
that's
be
Salute.
messy
told, I
bitch shit
have
for
no
dudes to
issue.
do. So I'm not
Salute.
doing
Come on,
that.
yeah.
Salute.
And
Salute.
I
We
want to
Salute.
be
did Richard
clear.
State
I want to be
first.
clear. I want to be very clear. I have no beef with that woman. She and I don't gel, and she chose to bring my name up
You
on the
can't have a
podcast
beef. She got is a Gracie Award winner, and you not.
Gracie gonna give out the
off of
book.
10 episodes. Yeah,
Hey, hey,
how much that took?
hey, hey.
How much that
I don't
took?
know.
Yo,
I don't
A
Rocky
care.
wanna
Gracie
Nah.
no one has ever heard of
Joe,
until she
Collier
brought it
Jordan
up.
debunked that.
New York
Collier
Times
Jordan kind of
bestseller.
debunked that.
New
New
York
York
Times
Yeah,
Times
like you
bestseller.
bestseller,
can't.
Emmy nominated. Go
Come
look
on
at the
now.
Times credit.
Talk
Emmy
about it.
nominated writer producer for the Kanye West documentary on
Mm.
Netflix, sir. You'll
Name
see
right
my name
there.
is on the credits, sir.
Big
The
name.
LL Cool J
I
Uh-huh.
can't
joint.
quit in that
Koala.
lane, sir.
Melissa
Rocky.
Ford drive a Honda Accord, and she do whatever it takes to get to the Gracie Awards.
Oh,
Never wore a synthetic wig a day in my life, sir.
Danny definitely has a verse somewhere when he was trying to be a rapper. It
Oh, for
happened.
sure. I was Doe Budden. Like I was ahead of the game.
This is cute though, but I want to be on the record for
stop,
saying I
buddy.
have no beef with that woman. I'm just
You and
tired of how
Mandy
the
can't
spaces.
have no beef.
No, we can't have no beef. We're not aiming at the same basket.
You can't
We're
throw a
not
rock
aiming at
at
the
the
same
moon.
basket.
Rocky don't want no
She wants
Gracie
to be
Award.
pod candy. We're not aiming at the same basket, sir.
Man, how in bar this season
I
too?
have
Y'all know the
true
You ain't even
behind me,
listen to
sir.
it.
Stop, brother. Stop that. That first
Nigga just say
episode
it.
was
It's
Rock the pod coming
weighty and
soon.
interesting.
oh
We are
facts.
the furthest from aiming at the same basket. Our,
Not
our,
shocked
our
there.
hygiene
Everybody.
regimens are two totally different.
Mm.
Done, hair done, feet
Florida
done.
Mike
Woo!
wouldn't
That's
have.
She
face
said she don't
done.
smell
Don't do
like
me.
me.
Don't do me.
Mm.
That's all love,
He
man.
just said he
Dang.
wanted to keep it
Now
at
That's
she
that.
all
don't
love. Y'all
smell
chill
like
out.
me.
That was a layered joke right there.
She said New Jersey
I mean,
Spring.
it was the inception of the foundation of us not really gelling together. I saw the feet and I was like, the toes ain't even good enough to be around a big dog like
Nah,
myself.
Rocky
Oh
did pull up in
shit.
that ghost. Rocky did pull up
It
in that
started
ghost.
there. It started there.
Rocky did pull up in the ghost.
There's been a separation.
But it's
If
all
it's
good. It's
all
all
love, why you come
love.
with your nine?
Where did
I,
she park?
Where did Rocky park? She had parking.
I had the valet.
Oh,
this man
that dude,
here.
Dub is good, man.
Probably
I'm
just
telling
parked up real quick.
Nah, you hating.
Thought it was a rebel.
And she had. I ain't gonna lie.
you. Imagine if Melyssa Ford met Dub. What? I'm in. Oh man, I'm looking like a
Wait,
baby.
so
However,
you get to still live off your 8 years is serious,
I'm not
but
living.
Schmel
I
can't
left that
live off of
behind. What
changing
are
the
we talking? I
game, the
left that
video
behind.
game.
I stepped away, sir, and I picked up
You
several.
get to still live
No, no, no.
off old Joe Budden friendship, but Mel can't talk
Now
about
I'm
her
living off
video
your
vixen
friendship,
glory.
Joe. What has your friendship brought for me in my life?
Nah,
Nothing but
that's a double
spaces.
standard. That's not right.
Nothing but spaces. In
I'm just saying I
fact,
don't think that's
in
right,
my
Rocky.
real life and in the real world, Joe, nobody really gives about you. Your Joe verse is
That's not true.
popping. No,
That's not true.
honestly. In
That's
fact,
not
they would
true.
love for me to never
That's
engage
not
with you
true.
again because it's just like,
If that was true, then you
it's
wouldn't.
dirt. Say again.
But that's not true.
Oh no, no, spaces
I'm
is my
clear.
guilty pleasure. I've mentioned that before. It is my guilty pleasure. I like
Rocky, you
spaces.
tweeted me from the garden.
I tweeted you from the garden.
When you was at the Nick game, I
Yeah,
think
like
you
why
said.
you keep talking about
I
spaces? Like you
tweeted you
love
from the
Joe Budden.
no. Explain that. Back that up. I tweeted you from the
All right, I'm
garden,
done with that.
or
I'm not
did
trying.
I tell my people I just finished seeing you pass me by?
And you didn't say hi.
I thought that
It's
was
hilarious.
me too.
I should have took the goddamn picture, but I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do it like that.
But I'm just
I ain't
saying,
gonna do
do
it
me
like that
like what?
because
Yo,
if they
y'all,
really want to
I
talk
see
about
the
who
God
really that
right
bitch,
there.
if
And
they
he's
want to talk about
sleepwalking.
who really
He almost close enough to touch and feel, but I
Joe,
can't.
stop projecting your weird
Because
fantasies,
he's
Steve.
sleepwalking.
Give me a hug.
Yo,
I
you
just saw
still
that
Wasn't
nigga
her
projecting
feet
your
on the
Rocky
wood
weird
though?
wanted
ass
Joe hug so
fantasies.
bad. It's over,
You
girl.
was with
No.
your lady and you still fantasizing?
Wait, huh?
You was with your lady and you still fantasize, you still projecting fantasies.
Hey, yo.
Knock it
Yes,
off.
Rocky.
You
That
saw
is
me and
what's
started
happening
hot
right
stepping
now.
real fast. You like, God damn, everything near me, by me, about me, down. You knew that. Stop.
Was it a good game?
It's actually great. I think they played Pump It Up.
Did they win?
In fact, I've been to the last 11 of the 13 games. I thought you had season tickets. Where you be at?
No, I have the tickets that are in Joe Budden's name.
Oh, okay. In the
He
group, in the
goes there
collective,
Yeah.
you
occasionally.
got to wait for the
That's
lottery.
it. And whatever is in
Every
Joe
6
Budden's
weeks is your
name,
turn.
Joe Budden is happy with.
Every 6 weeks is your turn.
I don't
Congratulations.
like when a nigga sit courtside and then put the stragglers in the straggler seats,
Floor seats and straggler seats.
and then they just get to
Floor seats
talking.
and straggler seats.
I,
I mean,
Courtside
I
is
that's
haven't
where
went
he
straggler
on
seats.
both.
was. But the crew was in the y'all was back there somewhere.
Back
Timeshare
where?
tickets.
Back
You know what I
where?
mean? But it's cool. He'll meet up with y'all after the game.
What are you talking about? All my seats is courtside.
He gonna
Yo,
get back.
where's
Why you
Ski
keep
at?
saying
Where's
my?
Ski at? Because Ski no. Are
Why
y'all
does she
kidding
keep
me?
saying my?
What are you talking about?
All right, forget it. Never mind.
What is he talking about, y'all? My what?
He's
I
trying to
think
imply
he's
that they're not your tickets.
Yeah, he's insinuating
yeah.
that you didn't get the tickets on your own
I
muscle.
don't have to pay thing. That's for sure. I ain't got to wait every
That's not
six
right.
weeks for the collective rotation either.
No, you. Yes, no, it's true.
Okay. But
What
yeah,
was up?
I think that's smart leverage to have. Sitting in $3,000 seats is in town and don't have to pay $1. Show up stunting, wearing about 40,000 head to toe every game.
I
Joe,
wish I could do that.
Man,
Danny Thunder.
I'm saying
Those are
that's not
those
a
are
bad
special
life if you
occasions.
ask me.
I can't find my glasses. Shit crazy.
Could definitely be
Oh
worse.
shit.
Could definitely be worse. Imagine having to pay or having to put in with a group and wait for your turn and hope your
Or
guests could keep up.
flying first class on special occasions only.
It
Shit
doesn't
crazy.
have to be this greedy. I hate it. I'm such a
Why?
loving woman. I'm just such a good, kind-hearted woman. But
Why we
why
got?
me?
Damn. So
Anyway,
love though.
Put the gun down.
Oh, okay. My bad. My bad. My bad.
Yeah, you can get off the
Do we
body.
got a 12 o'clock drop tonight? Midnight drop? That's how I'm feeling like.
that's why I'm chilling.
It just dropped like 10 minutes ago. I mean, 5
Oh, it
minutes
Jesus
ago.
did.
Christ.
It did, Mom?
Yeah, I just got the notification literally
Yeah, if we stop
a
cursing
couple
the nigga
minutes
out,
ago.
we might be able to.
Mara,
Oh, lit. It's that type of
Mara,
Sure.
night.
What's up?
It felt like that type
if
of
you
Yeah.
were
night
if
too.
you were
That's
dating
crazy.
someone, right?
Oh,
If you
come
were
on.
dating a man, right, flying back and forth at his whim, and he buys you, let's say he buys you a Range Rover, is that it not at your own accord? Like, what is that not yours? Did you not earn that? I mean, just answer that question. Just want to see
Why we
how.
said a Range Rover?
I'm just saying
Yes.
in general. Okay.
In
Mm-hmm.
that situation, yeah.
You
Wait,
said
who got
yes.
a Range Rover?
I said yes, most
Okay.
definitely yes.
Yep.
Rocky, who got a Range Rover?
I don't know.
She
Not
was
you.
she was creating a hypothetical, Doug.
Oh, nah, because I know somebody did get a Range Rover, so I know.
Was it you?
I feel like we
No.
started with good intentions.
It's always good
I
intentions.
think we're still there a
He
little
was
bit.
armed with it.
We're still there. I'm just saying we can't say that people don't earn their luxuries, whatever it is, off their earned name, their own name. You can't say that.
The
Whatever work.
JBP revisits potential nanny options for Ish.
Riveting.
Damn, man.
Come on, read the. You might be in the cold. You might be entitled to compensation.
That's
I'm
disgusting.
watching it.
Well, because I'm actually in that cult,
Yeah.
I am gonna have to go so I can listen.
You the leader.
I know some of y'all. I know y'all not allowed to do that yet over here, but
Jothos.
it was pretty good. So I'm gonna go. I am gonna go check it out.
As long
All
as you
right.
have fun.
God bless, man.
Nick, this was great, man.
Thank you for joining us with your presence, brother.
Nick, this was amazing.